Hello, this is Thomas, K4SWL. If you're new here, I like to do real-time, real-life amateur radio field activation videos. And today I'm at Tallulah Gorge. I think it's Tallulah Gorge or Tallulah Falls State Park. I have to look it up. It'll be in the title here of the video. I'll get it right. Basically, it's a beautiful little park here in Georgia, in North Georgia, near Clayton. And had a pretty lake here. It's a beautiful day to be doing an activation, and let me tell you, this park is teeming with people. I'm here with my buddy Joshua N5FY. We just left the W4 Soda campout where we've been spending time, and we're both kind of heading home, but we decided to do one park activation on the way. I'm going to throw up just a little random wire antenna, I think. Do a quick activation. This is not going to be a very long one. It can't be super long for the video because, frankly, I'm running low on battery here. I mean, I got like 70% battery, so I need to set up anyway. Barely see Joshua through the trees there, maybe, but yes, I'm looking around here just to see where to throw up a wire. I could just use my AX1, but I think I'll go ahead and set up something more substantial. So let me get this tripod open, and I've got kind of my soda pack here with my KX2. We're just gonna do this. My videos are unedited anyway, but this is gonna be all in one here. Here we go. So it's kind of funny. You may have seen the first one just didn't work out. I liked, for very minimal, just to have a really minimal kit. I don't carry a bag with this particular throw line. I just wrap it up on my hands, and it's 25 meters worth of throw line. The negative is it is more prone to tangle. Now, it doesn't knot because I do a figure eight. It's not going to knot, but it does tangle, and you have to sometimes pull apart the tangle. And the last two times I've used this, it's tangled. Maybe I wound it too tightly or something like that. So the first deployment didn't really go where I wanted it, so I pulled it back through. The second time I did it, I way overachieved what I needed. You can't see it from back here, I don't think, but it went way up in that tree limb right there. It's just kind of crazy. And I don't need it to be nearly that high, but that must be about what? 13 meters? It's about 13 meters. Oh, 12 meters maybe. Because it almost used the entire 25 meters worth of line I have. So, there you go. Now let's see. You know, I'm now wondering if I brought my glasses with me. I may have left them in the car, and I'm not going to walk back to get them, so I'm going to be struggling to do my logging today. I may just log on paper instead of on, well, I can probably log on the iPhone. I really need reading glasses all the time, but I left them in the car. This is a very last minute thing that Joshua and I decided to do because, hey, we're like, hey, we got a little bit of time. Why not, you know? Before we head back. I've never activated this park before. It's new to me. So why not? I don't think Joshua's activated it yet. I don't think he's activated it either. There we go. This on here. Let's pull this off. My voice is a little tired. All the talking at the soda dinner, or the W4 soda campout dinner last night. I'm not used to talking that much. You won't believe that with my videos, but it's true. There's really no need. I don't really need to have any kind of weight on the other end of this because this is such a lightweight antenna. It's just really not a problem. We need to make sure Joshua's got a cell phone. I'm sure he has cell phone service here at the spot himself. This is a 17-foot counterpoise. Or no, you know what? I think it's 28.5 feet for both the counterpoise and the radiator. So let me just string this out in a way that I don't think anyone's going to step on it if they walk through here. So probably, sorry, this is going to be a little wonky. So I'll go down here maybe. Actually, the counterpoise deployment does not have to be perfect for this. There we go. Got the KX2 out. Okay. Get this guy ready. Not be surprised if I get questions about what I'm doing today. It's so busy here at the park. So there's no transformer on this. The ATU in here is doing all the work. Use my SP4 paddles this time. Boy, this is going to be interesting not having my glasses. What it was I left my glasses in my jacket pocket. It was cold this morning. I had my kind of puffy jacket, and that's what I was using. And I had my glasses in there, so I pulled that off before we came out here. There we go. Sorry, let's get you planted correctly. It's almost impossible to get rid of all of the glare here. Get a pencil. This pencil's actually never been used before. I bought like 4 more of these Graph Gear pencils. I love these things. This has become my favorite mechanical pencil. So I'll be using this for the first time today. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Let's get the phone out. I think this is 2202. I think it's K2202. Yeah, K2202. That's it. Sit here for just a second while I get things ready. You know what? I think I prepared my logs, did I? I had a little bit of time. No, I didn't. Oh no, I'm getting mixed up with another activation I did this morning of Chattahoochee Oconee. So this is K2202, and it is the 15th of October, 2023. Okay, I think that is Joshua. So I'm going to let's move to the 17 meter band, a non-harmonically related band. I don't think that's how you spell that, is it? Tallulah Falls Gorge. Is that it? Gorge State Park? I can't remember. Okay. We'll go to 17 meters, CW. That's a perfectly fine SWR, but I was just curious if it'd do better. 2.4 to 1. What? I had better the first time. There we go. What time is it? It's 1700 right now. It's a really pretty park today. It's just so busy, but the weather's gorgeous. It's dry, it's sun shining, not a cloud in the sky. A little front moved through yesterday. It's a nice cool night. Tent camping. Makes it for easier sleep for me. The previous night it was really wet. I don't think 17 meters is going to be super productive, but we're going to try it anyway, since Joshua's on 20. I can work in park to park here too. Oh, I'm doing soda. This is not soda. think there's noise at this part. It's really hard to hear. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's see. We've got, if I can read this, 6 so far, I think. What fun. It was great to get Vince on there. I need to take some pictures while I'm thinking about it. Okay, that's wait. Oh, no, wait. Was that 5K? I'm having to very carefully look over my logs as I do this. Got him. TB5. I'm trying to do too many things at once here and trying to read this. There's some kind of noise here that's making it hard. Try one more time here. I've got enough for valid activation, but I kind of want to move up to 10 meters a little bit. Let's listen here for just a little bit. See, what I'm struggling to do is read this and type on it at the same time. Don't hear anybody there. Let's go ahead and tune. Let's see how well this tunes up. Yeah, there we go. So move this to 10 meters. I'm just curious if there'll be any action on 10 or not. There is some noise here. We're really close to a highway though, and power lines and all kinds of stuff around here, so I'm not too surprised. Need to take some photos while I can. There we go. That's enough, I think. Let me make sure this, did it save? It didn't save it. Let me go back, change this back to 10 meters, and go up here. Maybe we'll get somebody. Okay, I'm going to QSY down to 15 meters now. I have no idea if these higher bands are in any shape. I haven't checked any propagation forecasts or anything like that, so... Gosh, I do hear a lot of QRM, though. You hear that growling sound? That's what that is. This is not getting a very good match here. I could rearrange the counterpoise and it would match it up, but... By the way, I'm not worried about a match that's over 2.0. I'm not even worried about 3-to-1 on the KX2. Its finals can handle this. But that, you know what's getting me though, is the QRM. I don't know that I want to deal with that. Let's see if it's any lighter on 12 meters. It's worse on 12 meters. Okay, this doesn't sound as bad. Maybe 30 meters will be good. If I can tune up 30 meters, I may need to re-stretch out things. Yeah. Let's try 30 for a little bit. I actually don't want to get caught in a big pileup or anything, which is making me think maybe I shouldn't do this, but I hear somebody there weak. I don't hear anybody above, so... Take some of my photos. If you can't tell, I sound a little tired. I just didn't sleep. I slept fairly well. It was that the temperature was perfect for sleeping last night, but for some reason I kept waking up. But the note about SWR, on a good radio like an Elecraft radio, don't worry if you've got a 3-to-1, if you're only running 5 watts, it's probably going to be just fine. People, I think, worry a little too much about having a perfect match, but there's going to be enough RF out, and there's not... This radio is smart enough that if it's getting too much SWR, it'll decrease the power output. Okay, wait. Sorry. There, we got you. So my key's messing up. I've got to go QRT. I've got to go ahead and turn this off. It is getting late, so I've got to head back to my house here soon. I messed that up, I noticed that. Yeah, so a total of, can I see that? 23. Not bad. Actually, I'm very pleased with that. For a quick little activation, I wish 10 meters would have had at least one contact on there. It was gangbusters yesterday when I was up on Una Mountain. I worked some serious DX. But, you know, it's a fickle band because it's really reliant upon, you know, good propagation, the right kind of propagation. And let's see, okay, here we go. Let me take a picture of my logs, which I like to try to do. You can always check out the logs, check out all the photos I take here, and a little bit more information about what kind of activation I did and that sort of thing, all on qrpeer.com. And there's always a link in the description below. I also link to all the equipment I use, all the gear and everything, so you can look it up if you want to. If you don't want to, you don't have to. So let's go ahead and start putting things up. I'm going to wrap this up. Looking forward to seeing my wife and daughters. Been away since, well, this is camp for 3 nights. We had a blast. It was such a good time at the camp out. Had a really nice dinner, potluck dinner, which is tradition for this particular event. Really good potluck dinner. It was a lot of fun. And seeing all my friends, learn how to do soda even better from all these people. I mean, really, it's amazing what you can learn when you start talking to other soda operators, how they do things. And I've convinced a couple of them to submit field kits for the field kit gallery on qrpeer.com, because I think they have some really cool ones. So let's see, this is the, what am I doing? I'm doing the radiator right now. So it'll take me a little time doing this, but there's no weight on the end, so I can just pull it straight through from where I'm sitting, which is kind of nice. This is such a clever little design. This is basically, this antenna is just 2 28.5-foot lengths of wire. Sometimes, like, you know, what was it, on 12 meters or 15 meters? I didn't get a great match. If I would have repositioned the counterpoise or something, just changed it a little bit, I probably would have gotten a good match. This has served me really well. This particular antenna is made by Joshua, who's here with me today, N5FY at Tufteln. But you can also make this out of speaker wire. I have a video from ages ago where I showed how you can build this same antenna with just some speaker wire. It's super, super cheap, super simple. You do have to have a radio with a good antenna tuner, though, because it's taking the place of, it's doing all the matching for you instead of using a transformer like you'd use for an infed half wave or something to make a match. But I find it a very easy design. There's no feed line, which is kind of nice. It saves a little space. Super simple. Hooks directly to the radio. Really can't beat it. I've used it on several different radios. You can use it with things like, you know, the X5105, the X6100, the KX2, any of those with internal ATUs. This is a great antenna. Like this one here. I like these shock cords that he uses, or these little bungees, because they actually make it a little easier. You can use it for other things. And there's Joshua. Did you finish your activation then?
I did.
What'd you get?
13 on 20.
13. Excellent. Excellent.
I want to see what you did.
Okay, here, let's look. I
know you jumped around.
I started here and then went on to this page. I'm just now putting things up. I'm going to grab the
17 meters was working.
17 meters was doing pretty well. Worked V6LK, which was great. It's nice working him.
Did not give him a home.
Let's see. Okay, let me take this one out, put this one back in. Actually, these normally don't go in here. Let me take these out. These are for my Delta loop. Grab my throw line here. I think I got 23 or something. I can't remember. Something like that. You packed up? Oh, you need to? Okay. So I don't know if you can see this or not. There's not much to see. I'm just going to wrap up this line on the hand. A little knot in here. There is a little knot in here. All there is to it. So I take this line and usually wrap this. So keep this out for the